Hi everyone, it's Damien for another video. Um, so during those 2 weeks, me, my partner and I been sort of brainstorming about this NoPapers project, and today is actually um, he has said to me that maybe we should use the other project that we've been working on since probably 2017, which was the second version of the Wetal application of the Wetal web app. So just to give a little bit of background, I'm gonna go on the Wetal application and I'm gonna show you what it's about. I think it's that, and I'm also going to go to the other version of it, the second version of it, to show you what it is. Eurocrewhub.com. So the first version of Wetal was basically a website where anyone can you see that bug here, anyone can actually publish a video about tutorial about related to a particular field, a particular domain. Can be about makeup, can be about cooking, woodworking, and all of that. And you will publish it for free, and it will be indexed, indexed into a category which is here or even here, and you will be able to watch the video and also put some likes, some comments, and some other stuff. So that was the first version of Wetal when I started it probably in 2015 when I was in London, and it didn't really work out well because we actually had a good number of followers, but we didn't actually convert those followers into users, let's say. So if you go on Facebook, you will find oh yeah, you will find, I don't know why is it, yeah, why not? You will find the page related to that project. And like I said, we did pretty well. We did about like you know um, three 350k of followers. Now it's actually less than that. It's um, it's sorry, it's 337k something. But yeah, we didn't actually convert those people into our website. And so that's the first version. The second version that we did, because this one didn't actually work, we did this one. So we basically, what it is about is basically allowing people to swap skills. Like when you want to do a project, whatever the project is, you either have the skills to do the project yourself, or you will have to pay somebody to do it for you. And I was like, oh, but yeah, but what if like we can do like swapping, like skill swapping? Like I don't necessarily want to pay you because, oh, not because I don't want to, but because I don't have the money. Because I was thinking about the project because it was more related to startup stuff, and usually when you're a startup, you don't have money to like pay other companies to do stuff for you unless you have money from you raise money basically from angel investors and stuff like that, but usually you don't. And so the idea behind this project, behind this second version of Wetal, was allowing people to swap skills. So you will find skill according to the country, the city, and the skills you are looking for. And but this one didn't work out. So I'm just gonna sign up. Sorry, sign in, so you can see how it is. Uh, yeah, I think it was that. Nope, it wasn't that. It was probably that. Yes. So now I'm signed in. I'm signed in, and so basically, you will. This one is. I mean, the list here is not really like the best list you can find, but and this is reputation. So this is basically you will want to find some skills, right? So you click on there, you don't type anything in, and you want to find some skills. So you're basically gonna end up in the website where, on the part of the website where you basically see different profile, and you will see the username, what they have as skills, and what they want to swap those skills for, and where they're living, and you can send them a message and everything. If you go there, there is nothing here. Maybe, yeah. That was just an example. That's actually the name of my Fritz. It's actually the name of my partner, and he's a graphic designer, and which basically he did the whole thing here, and the same for here, the whole website. I mean, he designed the whole thing. Even though I was drawing with him, but he has the design touch that he can put in. So yeah, and the other part of it was you can also offer your skills. So you're gonna say, okay, um, you're looking for influencer to talk to about my project, and you want to basically share your skills as a graphic designer, or as you can basically share stuff or swap for stuff with stuff actually. So that was basically the website. What else? You can actually give feedback on the website, what you like, what you don't like. I don't think there is any feedback yet. And you can create a request. So a request is basically, okay, I want something, right? And I want to I want to offer, I don't know, my skills as a developer, and let's say remotely, and city remotely as well. So I'm gonna create this, and here this is what I want, and I want to swap this thing that I want with that, and this is the request that people as my accepted request basically. After that, you will be able to send messages or see the messages that you sent, and you have a profile a profile that you can actually modify. So that's basically it. The website is also translated in French and in English. So that was it. And the thing is to make the link with uh, the NoPapers project. So like I said, during the last 2 weeks, we've been sort of brainstorming about the idea, and it was like, oh, but man, um, we want to allow a company to basically do business with other companies easily, or at least to ease the paperwork process, basically. And after that, I was thinking, oh, but we should be able to allow like uh, people, oh yeah, people, because people are gonna buy services from a company, right? Or they're gonna request services from a company, and there is a way to he has to have a way to basically check whether everything is going well or everything is, or if something is going wrong. And one way was to be able to create tickets, to create, like those tickets tools where usually it's for IT software or IT companies where I don't know, you installing a server for a client and the client open a ticket because I don't know, something is not working, and so the provider is able to see that ticket and work on that with their engineers. And you can actually see that as well in like um, with telecommunication providers, like when something is not working, let's say that, I don't know, your 4G is not working anymore, and you call a service center, and they're gonna open a ticket for you, and you will be able to track that ticket that our housing are moving, forward. And that was the idea behind the ticket stuff. And because it's actually related to that, because basically this is what it is, like I call it a request, but it's actually, you can call it a ticket as well. You can, okay. Um, the thing is, you will not swap for anything, but you will open a ticket on a services that has been provided to you, and you will be able to say, "Oh, Mr. the provider or Mrs. the provider, your services has something wrong going, and has something wrong with it, and you will be able to, I don't know, open a ticket or make a request and explain your problem." And that's the case that in a context where you actually been provided with the services, right? With a service, sorry. But let's say that, for example, now you not necessarily been provided for a service, but you actually have a problem within, I don't know, with your house, with your, I don't know how to say it in English, but like, yeah, your oh my God, your tap, I think it's that your tap is leaking. So without even being in touch with any of plumber, you will just be able to make a request or open a ticket and say, okay, I have this problem with my tap is leaking, and my house is actually full of water. And what you guys, what people from the internet, or what plumbers from the internet can do for me. And the plumbers will be able to, like, get in touch with you and be able to basically respond to you and provide the services. And you, as a user, you will be able to sort of book a service from that. And so the idea was, because we already did that website, it's actually online on Heroku, and I have the code. So rather than going to make a web application like the NoPaper application from scratch, which is obviously, like, it's really from scratch. You can see that there is no design here, but um, we can actually use what we already did, use probably the same web page, changing the um, type of publication we publishing, and oh, this is okay, yeah, changing the type of publication we are publishing, and then adapt the website to our needs. So we already have this sort of ticketing stuff going on. Obviously, it's not for swapping stuff, but that's not really a big thing. So we'll have to make some changes, and after that, it's just a matter of add the part of um, the paperwork process part, which will allow um, customers or companies, sorry, to 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 make business with each other. So I think, I mean, I suggest my partner suggested it to me, and I say, yeah, that's actually a good idea. I will have to check the code, see the app, and see how can I actually improve that or make the change. And I was like, oh, but you know what? What we can do is actually we can actually use the same page for the same Facebook page and maybe the same name also because it's called Wetal, and it it was the name that we found for our project first, and we use it for the first project, so for this one, and we kept the name for the next project. And it's not like if we call the paperwork stuff Wetal, is not really like self explanatory, but doesn't really matter because we're trying to take advantage of what we already have. And the name No Papers is actually very explanatory, so it would be great to use it. But if we already have a website going on and a page associated with it, it would be nice to use that actually. So that's what I want to do, and like I said, I have the code. The code is right here, and you can see it's a Ruby on Rails app, Rails 5.1, and yeah, that's it. So I will have to make changes here to meet our needs about this paperwork process, and probably change some name, like probably not a ticket, not a request, but maybe a ticket, or maybe save the request, save the name request, or I don't know. So I got back to my partner and saying that he hasn't responded yet, but I think it's gonna be okay for us to do that. So that is what I'm going to do, or or yeah, that is what we are going to do for this project. Actually, I mean, he hasn't responded yet, but I think he's gonna be fine with it. He's gonna love it actually, because we have already a page here with quite a number of followers. So why not use that page and take advantage of it? And the same for the code and the website. Of course, I will have to make changes. It will be funny to see my code now. I mean, to see the code that I did, what, 2 years ago, and probably improve it and change it. It will be actually my first time working on an existing project, or at least in Ruby on Rails. And obviously it was my code, but it was done like 2 years ago. The last commit was like, if you go there, the last commit was on August 2017. So that's literally 2 years ago. So yeah, I'm excited, and at the same time, I'm really happy because it's going to save me some work. Also, it will be maybe a bit difficult to make the changes, but it's fine. I don't mind doing it. And if I look at like how I code notification, profile request, conversation. Yeah, So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I'm gonna stop this video now, and I'm gonna do another one for the next part, for the technical part of it, I think. So thank you for watching, and see you. Bye bye.